So when we were growing up, there was a pastor that was supposed to get married. This pastor was supposed to get married, and everybody in the church was very excited because he was transferred from another church to our church. A marriage committee was set up to cancel him on marriage, cancel him and his wife on marriage. The church was very excited for his wedding, so they set up a marriage committee. They also set up a committee that will actually finance the wedding, do everything, the planning, everything, because he was a new resident pastor. And in our church, if a pastor is getting married, the church actually sponsors the wedding. 1 week to this pastor's wedding, a lady wrote to the church saying that this pastor they've had a thing in the past, fornication, adultery, sexual immorality, something like that. I was still in basic 5 when this happened. I was just getting the gist, small, gradually. I was hearing from my dad and my mom when they were gossiping about it. I was just gathering the gist, small. Now, this lady wrote to the church saying that this pastor actually had some kind of intercourse with her. She said a lot of things in the message she sent to church, to the official church handle. So now, guess what happened? The church suspended its wedding. The church called him, asked him if he knows the lady. He denied. He doesn't know the lady. He denied the lady. He said he doesn't know her. The church then suspended the wedding. Pending that, okay, since you said this, the lady has wrote to the church, they suspended the wedding. They created a committee to investigate the matter further. And my daddy and mommy was part of that committee. So I was hearing premium gist every night, even though I was still a child. Now, my daddy went further. He asked questions, went to his school, seminary school, asked about him. Other pastors also went further to ask people about this particular pastor that was supposed to get married. Now, guess what? My daddy went to his other church, the former church where he worships, asking about this pastor and this girl that wrote a letter to him. And members of the church confirmed that yes, this girl and this pastor, they were really in serious relationship. We were expecting them to get married and they did not get married. So everything the lady said in that letter was actually true. And fast forward to them, the wedding was suspended and he was also suspended after the investigation was carried out. Why am I telling you this story? That was exactly what I expected from this pastor. Pastor that came outside to say, oh, he's getting engaged. And somebody came out to say they've had sexual immoralities in the past. They've had multiple whatever. And there was no investigation carried out. There was nothing. This pastor went ahead and got married. As a matter of fact, he actually shoved it in your face, saying, there's nothing you can do about it. I have gotten married. There was no disciplinary action. There was no suspension. They did not suspend the wedding to actually find out if what Doris Ogala was saying was right. Nobody cared. They went further, they had the wedding, and they still posted it on blogs like, we have gotten married, do your worst. And now more people came outside to talk about it, saying, oh, this man of God, that they said something like that. A lady is actually dragging him right now, saying that this man got her pregnant. She was a chorister. This man got her pregnant, yada, and she had a baby. She actually terminated twin pregnancies for this pastor, for your pastor. That is still going on. The wedding has been conducted. There was nothing. I don't know which pastor did that wedding, but the pastor that wedded this couple, you need to be questioned. Where is your morals and what do you stand for? You need to be questioned, sir. Second of all, the CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, were supposed to call this man to order. They did not call him to order. In fact, they did not even bother writing to him. Nothing at all. As a matter of fact, CAN left what is important, which is this pastor. They left him and they are fighting in Edo for a movie she released in December, A Very Dirty Christmas. They left your pastor and they are fighting in Edo over a movie she released. Is Iniedo a pastor? No. Is she a member of CAN? No, she's not. Is she in PFN? No. Does she even attend a church? I don't even know. But the CAN, they left that one. They left your pastor. And they are fighting this lady for a movie she released, A Very Dirty Christmas. If you're not seeing the movie, go and watch the movie. Now, finally, this same pastor, was in church on Sunday, apologizing to everybody he has offended. And I saw people clapping. Can you give me a valid reason why you were clapping, madam? Can you give me a valid reason why you were clapping that a pastor is apologizing on the altar? Your pastor is apologizing because people are getting to know who he really is, and it's not good for business. It is not good for business. Your pastor is acting like the victim. He is not sorry. Your wife attends that church, your sister attends that church, your mother attends that church, your wife attends that church. Please do a DNA on your children. Do a DNA on your children. If you have watched the end of this video, all I can tell you from what I've heard, go and do a DNA on your children, sir. Go and do a DNA on your children. If your pastor, if your wife's pastor is still attending that church, you need to go and do a DNA. And if you like to listen to us for that nonsense I have to say this week, the follow button is your friend. Hit the follow button on my profile. You will see me again in the next video. Don't go anywhere. I have more gist. I'll be back. I will be back.